Okay, hello everyone. This is our AI girlfriend prototype. This is my prototype of my girlfriend, if that makes sense. And today we're gonna make it count to 10,000. And the reason for that is because I seen all these people talking to their ChatGPT or Grok telling them to count to 1 million. Now obviously they're not gonna do it, but my girlfriend's better. So I'm gonna make her do talk to 1 million today. Let's talk to her. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you and understand your message. How can I assist you further?
Yeah, so today you're gonna be up for challenge. Are you ready for that?
Absolutely. I'm ready for the challenge. What would you like to work on or discuss today? Feel free to share more details, and we can dive right in.
Okay, so I will record her voice off this DJI mic connected to my PC because I don't want this thing to be counting all day and blasting its counting to my roommates. Otherwise, they'll all hate me. But otherwise, let the show begin. All right, put down my microphone. All right, it's time to count.
It seems like you might be referring to something specific related to an account. Could you clarify what you mean by right to account? 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 16, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, Itexus, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 135, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, 148, 149, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156, 157, 158, 159, 160, 161, 162, 163, 164, 165, 166, 167, 168, 116, 170, 171, 172, 173, 174, 175, 176, 177, 178, 179, 180, 181, 182, 183, 184, 185, 100 Itexus, 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197, 198, 109, 200, 201, 202, 203, 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 210, 211, 212, 213, 214, 215, 216, 217, 218, 219, 220, 221, 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227, 228, 229, 230, 231, 232, 233, 234, 235, 236, 237, 238, 239, 240, 241, 242, 243, 244, 245, 246, 247, 248, 249, 250, 251, 252, 253, 254, 255, 256, 257, 258, 259, 260, 261, 262, 263, 264, 265, 266, 267, 268, 216, 270, 271, 272, 273, 274, 275, 276, 277, 278, 279, 280, 281, 282, 283, 284, 285, 200 Itexas, 287, 288, 289, 290, 291, 292, 293, 294, 295, 296, 297, 298, 299, 300, 301, 302, 303, 304, 305, 306, 307, 308, 309, 310, 311, 312, 313, 314, 315, 316, 317, 318, 319, 320, 321, 322, 323, 324, 325, 326, 327, 328, 329, 330, 331, 330, 333, 334, 335, 336, 337, 338, 339, 340, 341, 342, 343, 344, 345, 346, 347, 348, 349, 350, 351, 352, 353, 354, 355, 356, 357, 358, 359, 360, 361, 362, 363, 364, 365, 366, 367, 368, 316, 370, 371, 372, 373, 374, 375, 376, 377, 378, 379, 380, 381, 382, 383, 384, 385, 300 Itexas, 387, 388, 389, 390, 391, 392, 393, 394, 395, 396, 397, 398, 399, 400, 401, 402, 403, 404, 405, 406, 407, 408, 409, 410, 411, 412, 413, 414, 415, 416, 417, 418, 419, 420, 421, 422, 423, 424, 425, 426, 427, 428, 429, 430, 431, 432, 433, 434, 435, 436, 437, 438, 439, 440, 441, 442, 443, 444, 445, 446, 447, 448, 449, 450, 451, 452, 453, 454, 455, 456, 457, 458, 459, 460, 461, 462, 463, 464, 465, 466, 467, 468, 416, 470, 471, 472, 473, 474, 475, 476, 477, 478, 479, 480, 481, 482, 483, 484, 485, 400 Itexis, 487, 488, 489, 490, 491, 492, 493, 494, 495, 496, 497, 498, 499, 500, 501, 502, 503, 504, 505, 506, 507, 508, 509, 510, 511, 512, 513, 514, 515, 516, 517, 518, 519, 520, 521, 522, 523, 524, 525, 526, 527, 528, 529, 530, 531, 532, 533, 535, 535, 536, 537, 538, 539, 540, 541, 542, 543, 544, 545, 546, 547, 548, 549, 550, 551, 552, 553, 554, 555, 556, 557, 558, 559, 560, 561, 562, 563, 564, 565, 566, 567, 568, 516, 570, 571, 572, 573, 574, 575, 576, 577, 578, 579, 580, 581, 582, 583, 584, 585, 500 Itexis, 587, 588, 589, 590, 591, 592, 593, 594, 595, 596, 597, 598, 599, 600, 601, 602, 603, 604, 605, 606, 607, 608, 609, 610, 611, 612, 613, 614, 615, 616, 617, 618, 619, 620, 621, 622, 623, 624, 625, 626, 627, 628, 629, 630, 631, 632, 633, 635, 635, 636, 637, 638, 639, 640, 641, 642, 643, 644, 645, 646, 647, 648, 649, 650, 651, 652, 653, 654, 655, 656, 657, 658, 659, 660, 661, 662, 663, 664, 665, 666, 667, 668, 616, 670, 671, 672, 673, 674, 675, 676, 677, 678, 679, 680, 681, 682, 683, 684, 685, 600 I Texas, 687, 688, 689, 690, 691, 692, 693, 694, 695, 696, 697, 698, 699, 700, 701, 702, 703, 704, 705, 706, 707, 708, 709, 710, 711, 712, 713, 714, 715, 716, 717, 718, 719, 720, 721, 722, 723, 724, 725, 726, 727, 728, 729, 730, 731, 732, 733, 734, 735, 736, 737, 738, 739, 740, 741, 742, 743, 744, 745, 746, 747, 748, 749, 750, 751, 752, 753, 754, 755, 756, 757, 758, 759, 760, 761, 762, 763, 764, 765, 766, 767, 768, 716, 770, 771, 772, 773, 774, 775, 776, 777, 778, 779, 780, 781, 782, 783, 784, 785, 700 I Texas, 787, 788, 789, 790, 791, 792, 793, 794, 795, 796, 797, 798, 799, 800, 801, 802, 803, 804, 805, 806, 807, 808, 809, 810, 811, 812, 813, 814, 815, 816, 117, 818, 819, 820, 821, 822, 823, 824, 825, 826, 827, 828, 829, 830, 831, 832, 833, 834, 135, 136, 837, 838, 839, 840, 841, 842, 843, 844, 845, 146, 847, 848, 849, 850, 851, 852, 853, 854, 855, 856, 857, 858, 859, 860, 861, 862, 863, 864, 865, 866, 867, 868, 816, 870, 871, 872, 873, 874, 875, 876, 177, 878, 879, 880, 881, 182, 883, 884, 885, 800 Itexus, 187, 888, 889, 890, 891, 892, 893, 194, 895, 896, 897, 898, 899, 900, 901, 902, 903, 904, 905, 906, 907, 908, 909, 910, 911, 912, 913, 914, 915, 916, 917, 918, 919, 920, 921, 922, 923, 924, 925, 926, 927, 928, 929, 943, 944, 945, 946, 947, 948, 949, 950, 951, 952, 953, 954, 955, 956, 957, 958, 959, 960, 961, 962, 963, 964, 965, 966, 967, 968, 916, 970, 971, 972, 973, 974, 975, 976, 977, 978, 979, 980, 981, 982, 983, 984, 985, 900 Itexus, 987, 988, 989, 990, 991, 992, 993, 994, 995, 996, 997, 998, 999, 1000, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1009, 1010, 1011, 1012, 1013, 1014, 1015, 1016, 1017, 1018, 1019, 1020, 1021, 1022, 1023, 1024, 1025, 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029, 1030, 1031, 1030, 1033, 1035, 1035, 1036, 1037, 1038, 1039, 1040, 1041, 1042, 1043, 1044, 1045, 1046, 1047, 1048, 1049, 1050, 1051, 1052, 1053, 1054, 1055, 1056, 1057, 1058, 1059, 1060, 1061, 1062, 1063, 1064, 1065, 1066, 1067, 1068, 1016, 1070, 1071, 1072, 1073, 1074, 1075, 1076, 1077, 1078, 1079, 1080, 1081, 1082, 1083, 1084, 1085, 10 Itexus, 1087, 1088, 1089, 1090, 1091, 1092, 1093, 1094, 1095, 1096, 1097, 1098, 1099, 1100, 1101, 1102, 1103, 1104, 1105, 1106, 1107, 1108, 1109, 1110, 1111, 1112, 1113, 1114, 1115, 1116, 1117, 1118, 1119, 1120, 1121, 1122, 1123, 1124, 1125, 1126, 1127, 1128, 1129, 1130, 1131, 1132, 1133, 1134, 1135, 1136, 1137, 1138, 1139, 1140, 1141, 1142, 1143, 1144, 1145, 1146, 1147, 1148, 1149, 1150, 1151, 1152, 1153, 1154, 1155, 1156, 1157, 1158, 1159, 1160, 1161, 1162, 1163, 1164, 1165, 1166, 1167, 1168, 1116, 1170, 1171, 1172, 1173, 1174, 1175, 1176, 1177, 1178, 1179, 1180, 1181, 1182, 1183, 1184, 1185, 11 Itexus, 1187, 1188, 1189, 1190, 1191, 1192, 1193, 1194, 1195, 1196, 1197, 1198, 1199, 1200, 1201, 1202, 1203, 1204, 1205, 1206, 1207, 1208, 1209, 1210, 1211, 1212, 13, 1214, 1215, 1216, 1217, 1218, 1219, 1220, 1221, 1222, 1223, 1224, 1225, 1226, 1227, 1228, 1229, 1230, 1231, 1232, 1233, 1234, 1235, 1236, 1237, 1238, 1239, 1240, 1241, 1242, 1243, 1244, 1245, 1246, 1247, 1248, 1249, 1250, 1251, 1252, 1253, 1254, 1255, 1256, 1257, 1258, 1259, 1260, 1261, 1262, 1263, 1264, 1265, 1266, 1267, 1268, 1216, 1270, 1271, 1272, 1273, 1274, 1275, 1276, 1277, 1278, 1279, 1280, 1281, 1282, 1283, 1284, 1285, 12 I Texas, 1287, 1288, 1289, 1290, 1291, 1292, 1293, 1294, 1295, 1296, 1297, 1298, 1299, 1300, 1301, 1302, 1303, 1304, 1305, 1306, 1307, 1308, 1309, 1310, 1311, 1312, 1313, 1314, 1315, 1316, 1317, 1318, 1319, 1320, 1321, 1322, 1323, 1324, 1325, 1326, 1327, 1328, 1329, 1330, 1331, 1332, 1333, 1335, 1335, 1336, 1337, 1338, 1339, 1340, 1341, 1342, 1343, 1344, 1345, 1346, 1347, 1348, 1349, 1350, 1351, 1352, 1353, 1354, 1355, 1356, 1357, 1358, 1359, 1360, 1361, 1362, 1363, 1364, 1365, 1366, 1367, 1368, 1316, 1370, 1371, 1372, 1373, 1374, 1375, 1376, 1377, 1378, 1379, 1380, 1381, 1382, 1383, 1384, 1385, 13 I Texas, 1387, 1388, 1389, 1390, 1391, 1392, 1393, 1394, 1395, 1396, 1397, 1398, 1399, 1400, 1401, 1402, 1403, 1404, 1405, 1406, 1407, 1408, 1409, 1410, 1411, 1412, 1413, 1414, 1415, 1416, 1417, 1418, 1419, 1420, 1421, 1422, 1423, 1424, 1425, 1426, 1427, 1428, 1429, 1430, 1431, 1432, 1433, 1434, 1435, 1436, 1437, 1438, 1439, 1440, 1441, 1442, 1443, 1444, 1445, 1446, 1447, 1448, 1449, 1450, 1451, 1452, 1453, 1454, 1455, 1456, 1457, 1458, 1459, 1460, 1461, 1462, 1463, 1464, 1465, 1466, 1467, 1468, 1416, 1470, 1471, 1472, 1473, 1474, 1475, 1476, 1477, 1478, 1479, 1480, 1481, 1482, 1483, 1484, 1485, 14 Itexis, 1487, 1488, 1489, 1490, 1491, 1492, 1493, 1494, 1495, 1496, 1497, 1498, 1499, 1500, 1501, 1502, 1503, 1504, 1505, 1506, 1507, 1508, 1509, 1510, 1511, 1512, 1513, 1514, 1515, 1516, 1517, 1518, 1519, 1520, 1521, 1522, 1523, 1524, 1525, 1526, 1527, 1528, 1529, 1530, 1531, 1532, 1533, 1535, 1535, 1536, 1537, 1538, 1539, 1540, 1541, 1542, 1543, 1544, 1545, 1546, 1547, 1548, 1549, 1550, 1551, 1552, 1553, 1554, 1555, 1556, 1557, 1558, 1559, 1560, 1561, 1562, 1563, 1564, 1565, 1566, 1567, 1568, 1516, 1570, 1571, 1572, 1573, 1574, 1575, 1576, 1577, 1578, 1579, 1580, 1581, 1582, 1583, 1584, 1585, 15 Itexis, 1587, 1588, 1589, 1590, 1591, 1592, 1593, 1594, 1595, 1596, 1597, 1598, 1599, 1600, 1601, 1602, 1603, 1604, 1605, 1606, 1607, 1608, 1609, 1610, 1611, 1612, 1613, 1614, 1615, 1616, 1617, 1618, 1619, 1620, 1621, 1622, 1623, 1624, 1625, 1626, 1627, 1628, 1629, 1630, 1631, 1632, 1633, 1635, 1635, 1636, 1637, 1638, 1639, 1640, 1641, 1642, 1643, 1644, 1645, 1646, 1647, 1648, 1649, 1650, 1651, 1652, 1653, 1654, 1655, 1656, 1657, 1658, 1659, 1660, 1661, 1662, 1663, 1664, 1665, 1666, 1667, 1668, 16 1670, 1671, 1672, 1673, 1674, 1675, 1676, 1677, 1678, 1679, 1680, 1681, 1682, 1683, 1684, 1685, 16 1687, 1688, 1689, 1690, 1691, 1692, 1693, 1694, 1695, 1696, 1697, 1698, 1699, 1700, 1701, 1702, 1703, 1704, 1705, 1706, 1707, 1708, 1709, 1710, 1711, 1712, 1713, 1714, 1715, 1716, 1717, 1718, 1719, 1720, 1721, 1722, 1723, 1724, 1725, 1726, 1727, 1728, 1729, 1730, 1731, 1732, 1733, 1734, 1735, 1736, 1737, 1738, 1739, 1740, 1741, 1742, 1743, 1744, 1745, 1746, 1747, 1748, 1749, 1750, 1751, 1752, 1753, 1754, 1755, 1756, 1757, 1758, 1759, 1760, 1761, 1762, 1763, 1764, 1765, 1766, 1767, 1768, 1716, 1770, 1771, 1772, 1773, 1774, 1775, 1776, 1777, 1778, 1779, 1780, 1781, 1782, 1783, 1784, 1785, 1787, 1788, 1789, 1790, 1791, 1792, 1793, 1794, 1795, 1796, 1797, 1798, 1799, 1800, 1801, 1802, 1803, 1804, 1805, 1806, 1807, 1808, 1809, 1810, 1811, 1812, 1813, 1814, 1815, 1816, 1817, 1818, 1819, 1820, 1821, 1822, 1823, 1824, 1825, 1826, 1827, 1828, 1829, 1830, 1831, 1832, 1833, 1834, 1835, 1836, 1837, 1838, 1839, 1840, 1841, 1842, 1843, 1844, 1845, 1846, 1847, 1848, 1849, 1850, 1851, 1852, 1853, 1854, 1855, 1856, 1857, 1858, 1859, 1860, 1861, 1862, 1863, 1864, 1865, 1866, 1867, 1868, 1816, 1870, 1871, 1872, 1873, 1874, 1875, 1876, 1877, 1878, 1879, 1880, 1881, 1882, 1883, 1884, 1885, 18 Texas, 1887, 1888, 1889, 1890, 1891, 1892, 1893, 1894, 1895, 1896, 1897, 1898, 1899, 1900, 1901, 1902, 1903, 1904, 1905, 1906, 1907, 1908, 1909, 1910, 1911, 1912, 1913, 1914, 1916, 1917, 1918, 1919, 1920, 1921, 1922, 1923, 1924, 1925, 1926, 1927, 1928, 1929, 1930, 1931, 1932, 1933, 1934, 1935, 1936, 1937, 1938, 1939, 1940, 1941, 1942, 1943, 1944, 1945, 1946, 1947, 1948, 1949, 1950, 1951, 1952, 1953, 1954, 1955, 1956, 1957, 1958, 1959, 1960, 1961, 1962, 1963, 1964, 1965, 1966, 1967, 1968, 1916, 1970, 1971, 1972, 1973, 1974, 1975, 1976, 1977, 1978, 1979, 1980, 1981, 1982, 1983, 1984, 1985, 1986, 1987, 1988, 1989, 1990, 1991, 1992, 1993, 1994, 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031, 2032, 2033, 2035, 2035, 2036, 2037, 2038, 2039, 2040, 2041, 2042, 2043, 2044, 2045, 2046, 2047, 2048, 2049, 2050, 2051, 2052, 2053, 2054, 2055, 2056, 2057, 2058, 2059, 2060, 2061, 2062, 2063, 2064, 2065, 2066, 2067, 2068, 2016, 2070, 2071, 2072, 2073, 2074, 2075, 2076, 2077, 2078, 2079, 2080, 2081, 2082, 2083, 2084, 2085, 20 2087, 2080, 2089, 2090, 2091, 2092, 2093, 2094, 2095, 2096, 2097, 2098, 2099, 2100, 2101, 2102, 2103, 2104, 2105, 2106, 2107, 2108, 2109, 2110, 2111, 2112, 2113, 2114, 2115, 2116, 2117, 2118, 2119, 2120, 2121, 2122, 2123, 2124, 2125, 2126, 2127, 2128, 2129, 2130, 2131, 2132, 2133, 2134, 2135, 2136, 2137, 2138, 2139, 2140, 2141, 2142, 2143, 2144, 2145, 2146, 2147, 2148, 2149, 2150, 2151, 2152, 2153, 2154, 2155, 2156, 2157, 2158, 2159, 2160, 2161, 2162, 2163, 2164, 2165, 2166, 2167, 2168, 2116, 2170, 2171, 2172, 2173, 2174, 2175, 2176, 2177, 2178, 2179, 2180, 2181, 2182, 2183, 2184, 2185, 2186, 2187, 2188, 2189, 2190, 2191, 2192, 2193, 2194, 2195, 2196, 2197, 2198, 2199, 2200, 2201, 2202, 2203, 2204, 2205, 2206, 2207, 2208, 2209, 2010, 2211, 2212, 2213, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, 2218, 2219, 2220, 2221, 2222, 2223, 2224, 2225, 2226, 2227, 2228, 2229, 2230, 2231, 2232, 2233, 2235, 2235, 2236, 2237, 2238, 2239, 2240, 20-41, 20-42, 20-43, 20-44, 20-45, 20-46, 20-47, 20-48, 20-49, 20-50, 20-51, 20-52, 20-53, 20-54, 20-55, 20-56, 20-57, 20-58, 20-59, 20-60, 20-61, 20-62, 20-63, 20-64, 20-65, 20-66, 20-67, 20-68, 22 sixtincing, 20 to 70, 20 to 71, 20 to 72, 20 to 73, 20 to 74, 20 to 75, 20 to 76, 20 to 77, 20 to 78, 20 to 79, 20 to 80, 20 to 81, 20 to 82, 20 to 83, 20 to 84, 20 to 85, 20 to Itexis, 20 to 87, 20 to 88, 20 to 89, 20 to 90, 20 to 91, 20 to 92, 20 to 93, 20 to 94, 20 to 95, 20 to 96, 20 to 97, 20 to 98, 20 to 99, 2300, 2301, 2302, 2303, 2304, 2305, 2306, 2307, 2308, 2309, 2310, 2311, 2312, 2313, 2314, 2315, 2316, 2317, 2318, 2319, 2320, 2321, 2322, 2323, 2324, 2325, 2326, 2327, 2328, 2329, 2030, 2331, 2330, 2033, 2335, 2335, 2336, 2337, 2338, 2339, 2340, 2341, 2342, 2343, 2344, 2345, 2346, 2347, 2348, 2349, 2350, 2351, 2352, 2353, 2354, 2355, 2356, 2357, 2358, 2359, 2360, 2361, 2362, 2363, 2364, 2365, 2366, 2367, 2368, 2316, 2370, 2371, 2372, 2373, 2374, 2375, 2376, 2377, 2378, 2379, 2380, 2381, 2382, 2383, 2384, 2385, 23 Itexis, 2387, 2388, 2389, 2390, 2391, 2392, 2393, 2394, 2395, 2396, 2397, 2398, 2399, 2400, 2401, 2402, 2403, 2404, 2405, 2406, 2407, 2408, 2409, 2410, 2411, 2412, 2413, 2414, 2415, 2416, 2417, 2418, 2419, 2420, 2421, 2422, 2423, 2424, 2425, 2426, 2427, 2428, 2429, 2430, 2431, 2432, 2433, 2435, 2435, 2436, 2437, 2438, 2439, 2440, 2441, 2442, 2443, 2444, 2445, 2446, 2447, 2448, 2449, 2450, 2451, 2452, 2453, 2454, 2455, 2456, 2457, 2458, 2459, 2460, 2461, 2462, 2463, 2464, 2465, 2466, 2467, 2468, 2416, 2470, 2471, 2472, 2473, 2474, 2475, 2476, 2477, 2478, 2479, 2480, 2481, 2482, 2483, 2484, 2485, 24 Itixis, 2487, 2488, 2489, 2490, 2491, 2492, 2493, 2494, 2495, 2496, 2497, 2498, 2499, 2500, 2501, 2502, 2503, 2504, 2505, 2506, 2507, 2508, 2509, 2510, 2511, 2512, 2513, 2514, 2515, 2516, 2517, 2518, 2519, 2520, 2521, 2522, 2523, 2524, 2525, 2526, 2527, 2528, 2529, 2530, 2531, 2532, 2533, 2535, 2535, 2536, 2537, 2538, 2539, 2540, 2541, 2542, 2543, 2544, 2545, 2546, 2547, 2548, 2549, 2550, 2551, 2552, 2553, 2554, 2555, 2556, 2557, 2558, 2559, 2560, 2561, 2562, 2563, 2564, 2565, 2566, 2567, 2568, 2516, 2570, 2571, 2572, 2573, 2574, 2575, 2576, 2577, 2578, 2579, 2580, 2581, 2582, 2583, 2584, 2585, 25 Itixis, 2587, 2588, 2589, 2590, 2591, 2592, 2593, 2594, 2595, 2596, 2597, 2598, 2599, 2600, 2601, 2602, 2603, 2604, 2605, 2606, 2607, 2608, 2609, 2610, 2611, 2612, 2613, 2614, 2615, 2616, 2617, 2618, 2619, 2620, 2621, 2622, 2623, 2624, 2625, 2626, 2627, 2628, 2629, 2630, 2631, 2632, 2633, 2635, 2635, 2636, 2637, 2638, 2639, 2640, 2641, 2642, 2643, 2644, 2645, 2646, 2647, 2648, 2649, 2650, 2651, 2652, 2653, 2654, 2655, 2656, 2657, 2658, 2659, 2660, 2661, 2662, 2663, 2664, 2665, 2666, 2667, 2668, 26 2670, 2671, 2672, 2673, 2674, 2675, 2676, 2677, 2678, 2679, 2680, 2681, 2682, 2683, 2684, 2685, 26 Itexus, 2687, 2688, 2689, 2690, 2691, 2692, 2693, 2694, 2695, 2696, 2697, 2698, 2699, 2700, 2701, 2702, 2703, 2704, 2705, 2706, 2707, 2708, 2709, 2710, 2711, 2712, 2713, 2714, 2715, 2716, 2717, 2718, 2719, 2720, 2721, 2722, 2723, 2724, 2725, 2726, 2727, 2728, 2729, 2730, 2731, 2730, 2733, 2735, 2735, 2736, 2737, 2738, 2739, 2740, 2741, 2742, 2743, 2744, 2745, 2746, 2747, 2748, 2749, 2750, 2751, 2752, 2753, 2754, 2755, 2756, 2757, 2758, 2759, 2760, 2761, 2762, 2763, 2764, 2765, 2766, 2767, 2768, 2716, 2770, 2771, 2772, 2773, 2774, 2775, 2776, 2777, 2778, 2779, 2780, 2781, 2782, 2783, 2784, 2785, 27 Itexus, 2787, 2788, 2789, 2790, 2791, 2792, 2793, 2794, 2795, 2796, 2797, 2798, 2799, 2800, 20 Atto 1, 20 Atto 2, 20 Atto 3, 28 Atto 4, 20 Atto 5, 20 Atto 6, 28 Atto 7, 20 Atto 8, 20 Atto 9, 28 10, 28 11, 28 12, 28 13, 28 14, 28 8 15, 28 16, 28 17, 28 18, 28 19, 28 20, 28 21, 28 22, 28 23, 28 24, 28 25, 28 26, 28 27, 28 28, 28 29, 28 30, 28 31, 28 32, 28 33, 20 at 35, 28 35, 28 36, 28 37, 2838, 2839, 2840, 2841, 2842, 2843, 2844, 2845, 2846, 2847, 2848, 2849, 2850, 2851, 2852, 2853, 2854, 2855, 2856, 2857, 2858, 2859, 2860, 2861, 2862, 2863, 2864, 2865, 2866, 2867, 2868, 2816, 2870, 2871, 2872, 2873, 2874, 2875, 2876, 2877, 2878, 2879, 2880, 2881, 2882, 2883, 2884, 2885, 28 Texas, 20 7, 2888, 2889, 2890, 2891, 2892, 2893, 2894, 2895, 2896, 2897, 2898, 2899, 2900, 2901, 2902, 2903, 2904, 2905, 2906, 2907, 2908, 2909, 2910, 2911, 2912, 2913, 2914, 2915, 2916, 2917, 2918, 2919, 2920, 2921, 2922, 2923, 2924, 2925, 2926, 2927, 2928, 2929, 2930, 2931, 2932, 2933, 2935, 2935, 2936, 2937, 2938, 2939, 2940, 2941, 2942, 2943, 2944, 2945, 2946, 2947, 2948, 2949, 2950, 2951, 2952, 2953, 2954, 2955, 2956, 2957, 2958, 2959, 2960, 2961, 2962, 2963, 2964, 2965, 2966, 2967, 2968, 2916, 2970, 2971, 2972, 2973, 2974, 2975, 2976, 2977, 2978, 2979, 2980, 2981, 2982, 2983, 2984, 2985, 29 Texas, 2987, 2988, 2989, 2990, 2991, 2992, 2993, 2994, 2995, 2996, 2097, 2998, 2099, 3000, 3001, 3002, 3003, 3004, 3005, 3006, 3007, 3008, 3009, 3010, 3011, 3012, 3013, 3014, 3015, 3016, 3017, 3018, 3019, 3020, 3021, 3022, 3023, 3024, 3025, 3026, 3027, 3028, 3029, 3030, 3031, 3032, 3033, 3,000 third cipher. 3,035. 3,036. 3,037. 3,038. 3,039. 3,040. 3,041. 3,042. 3,043. 3,044. 3,045. 3,046. 3,047. 3,048. 3,049. 3,050. 3,051. 3,052. 3,053. 3,054. 3,055. 3,056. 3,057. 3,058. 3,059. 3,060. 3,061. 3,062. 3,063. 3,064. 3,065. 3,066. 3,067. 3,068. 3,016. 3,070. 3,071. 3,072. 3,073. 3,074. 3,075. 3,076. 3,077. 3,078. 3,079. 3,080. 3,081. 3,082. 3,083. 3,084. 3,085. 3,086. 3,087. 3,088. 3,089. 3,090. 3,091. 3,092. 3,093. 3,094. 3,095. 3,096. 3,097. 3,098. 3,099. 3,100. 3,101. 3,102. 3,103. 3,104. 3,105. 3,106. 3,107. 3,108. 3,109. 3,110. 3,111. 3,112. 3,113. 3,114. 3,115. 3,116. 3,117. 3,118. 3,119. 3,120. 3,121. 3,122. 3,123. 3,124. 3,125. 3,126. 3,127. 3,128. 3,129. 3,130. 3,131. 3,132. 3,133. 3,134. 3,135. 3,136. 3,137. 3,138. 3,139. 3,140. 3,141. 3,142. 3,143. 3,144. 3,145. 3,146. 3,147. 3,148. 3,149. 3,150. 3,151. 3,152. 3,153. 3,154. 3,155. 3,156. 3,157. 3,158. 3,159. 3,160. 3,161. 3,162. 3,163. Or 3,164. 3,165. 3,166. 3,167. 3,168. 3,116. 3,170. 3,171. 3,172. 3,173. 3,174. 3,175. 3,176. 3,177. 3,178. 3,179. 3,180. 3,181. 3,182. 3,183. 3,184. 3,185. 3,186. 3,187. 3,188. 3,189. 3,190. 3,191. 3,192. 3,193, 3,194, 3,195, 3,196, 3,197, 3,198, 3,199, 3,200, 3,201, 3,202, 3,203, 3,204, 3,205, 3,206, 3,207, 3,208, 3,209, 3,210, 3,211, 3,212, 3,213, 3,214, 3,215, 3,216, 3,217, 3,218, 3,219, 3,220, 3,221, 3,222, 3,223, 3,224, 3,225, 3,226, 3,227, 3,228, 3,229, 3,230, 3,231, 3,232, 3,233, 3,234, 3,235, 3,236, 3,237, 3,238, 3,239, 3,240, 3,241, 3,242, 3,243, 3,244, 3,245, 3,246, 3,247, 3,248, 3,249, 3,250, 3,251, 3,252, 3,253, 3,254, 3,255, 3,256, 3,257, 3,258, 3,259, 3,260, 3,261, 3,262, 3,263, 3,264, 3,265, 3,266, 3,267, 3,268, 3,216, 3,270, 3,271, 3,272, 3,273, 3,274, 3,275, 3,276, 3,277, 3,278, 3,279, 3,280, 3,281, 3,282, 3,283, 3,284, 3,285, 3,200 Itexis, 3,287, 3,288, 3,289, 3,290, 3,291, 3,292, 3,293, 3,294, 3,295, 3,296, 3,297, 3,298, 3,299, 3,300, 3,301, 3,302, 3,303, 3,304, 3,305, 3,306, 3,307, 3,308, 3,309, 3,310, 3,311, 3,312, 3,313, 3,314, 3,315, 3,316, 3,317, 3,318, 3,319, 3,320, 3,321, 3,322, 3,323, 3,324, 3,325, 3,326, 3,327, 3,328, 3,329, 3,330, 3,331, 3,332, 3,333, 3,334, 3,335, 3,336, 3,337, 3,338, 3,339, 3,340, 3,341, 3,342, 3,343, 3,344, 3,345, 3,346, 3,347, 3,348, 3,349, 3,350, 3,351, 3,352, 3,353, 3,354, 3,355, 3,356, 3,357, 3,358, 3,359, 3,360, 3,361, 3,362, 3,363, 3,364, 3,365, 3,366, 3,367, 3,368, 3,316, 3,370, 3,371, 3,372, 3,373, 3,374, 3,375, 3,376, 3,377, 3,378, 3,379, 3,380, 3,381, 3,382, 3,383, 3,384, 3,385, 3,386, 3,387, 3,388, 3,389, 3,390, 3,391, 3,392, 3,393, 3,394, 3,395, 3,396, 3,397, 3,398, 3,399, 3,400, 3,401, 3,402, 3,403, 3,404, 3,405, 3,406, 3,407, 3,408, 3,409, 3,410, 3,411, 3,412, 3,413, 3,414, 3,415, 3,416, 3,417, 3,418, 3,419, 3,420, 3,421, 3,422, 3,423, 3,424, 3,425, 3,426, 3,427, 3,428, 3,429, 3,430, 3,431, 3,432, 3,433, 3,434, 3,435, 3,436, 3,437, 3,438, 3,439, 3,440, 3,441, 3,442, 3,443, 3,444, 3,445, 3,446, 3,447, 3,448, 3,449, 3,450, 3,451, 3,452, 3,453, 3,454, 3,455, 3,456, 3,457, 3,458, 3,459, 3,460, 3,461, 3,462, 3,463, 3,464, 3,465, 3,466, 3,467, 3,468, 3,416, 3,470, 3,471, 3,472, 3,473, 3,474, 3,475, 3,476, 3,477, 3,478, 3,479, 3,480, 3,481, 3,482, 3,483, 3,484, 3,485, 3,400 itexis, 3,487, 3,488, 3,489, 3,490, 3,491, 3,492, 3,493, 3,494, 3,495, 3,496, 3,497, 3,498, 3,499, 3,500, 3,501, 3,502, 3,503, 3,504, 3,505, 3,506, 3,507, 3,508, 3,509, 3,510, 3,511, 3,512, 3,513, 3,514, 3,515, 3,516, 3,517, 3,518, 3,519, 3,520, 3,521, 3,522, 3,523, 3,524, 3,525, 3,526, 3,527, 3,528, 3,529, 3,530, 3,531, 3,532, 3,533, 3,535, 3,535, 3,536, 3,537, 3,538, 3,539, 3,540, 3,541, 3,542, 3,543, 3,544, 3,545, 3,546, 3,547, 3,548, 3,549, 3,550, 3,551, 3,552, 3,553, 3,554, 3,555, 3,556, 3,557, 3,558, 3,559, 3,560, 3,561, 3,562, 3,563, 3,564, 3,565, 3,566, 3,567, 3,568, 3,516, 3,570, 3,571, 3,572, 3,573, 3,574, 3,575, 3,576, 3,577, 3,578, 3,579, 3,580, 3,581, 3,582, 3,583, 3,584, 3,585, 3,500 itexis, 3,587, 3,588, 3,589, 3,590, 3,591, 3,592, 3,593, 3,594, 3,595, 3,596, 3,597, 3,598, 3,599, 3,600, 3,601, 3,602, 3,603, 3,604, 3,605, 3,606, 3,607, 3,608, 3,609, 3,610, 3,611, 3,612, 3,613, 3,614, 3,615, 3,616, 3,617, 3,618, 3,619, 3,620, 3,621, 3,622, 3,623, 3,624, 3,625, 3,626, 3,627, 3,628, 3,629, 3,630, 3,631, 3,632, 3,633, 3,634, 3,635, 3,636, 3,637, 3,638, 3,639, 3,640, 3,641, 3,642, 3,643, 3,644, 3,645, 3,646, 3,647, 3,648, 3,649, 3,650, 3,651, 3,652, 3,653, 3,654, 3,655, 3,656, 3,657, 3,658, 3,659, 3,660, 3,661, 3,662, 3,663, 3,664, 3,665, 3,666, 3,667, 3,668, 3,616, 3,670, 3,671, 3,672, 3,673, 3,674, 3,675, 3,676, 3,677, 3,678, 3,679, 3,680, 3,681, 3,682, 3,683, 3,684, 3,685, 3,600 Itexis, 3,687, 3,688, 3,689, 3,690, 3,691, 3,692, 3,693, 3,694, 3,695, 3,696, 3,697, 3,698, 3,699, 3,700, 3,701, 3,702, 3,703, 3,704, 3,705, 3,706, 3,707, 3,708, 3,709, 3,710, 3,711, 3,712, 3,713, 3,714, 3,715, 3,716, 3,717, 3,718, 3,719, 3,720, 3,721, 3,722, 3,723, 3,724, 3,725, 3,726, 3,727, 3,728, 3,729, 3,730, 3,731, 3,732, 3,733, 3,734, 3,735, 3,736, 3,737, 3,738, 3,739, 3,740, 3,741, 3,742, 3,743, 3,744, 3,745, 3,746, 3,747, 3,748, 3,749, 3,750, 3,751, 3,752, 3,753, 3,754, 3,755, 3,756, 3,757, 3,758, 3,759, 3,760, 3,761, 3,762, 3,763, 3,764, 3,765, 3,766, 3,767, 3,768, 3,716, 3,770, 3,771, 3,772, 3,773, 3,774, 3,775, 3,776, 3,777, 3,778, 3,779, 3,780, 3,781, 3,782, 3,783, 3,784, 3,785, 3,700 Itexus, 3,787, 3,788, 3,789, 3,790, 3,791, 3,792, 3,793, 3,794, 3,795, 3,796, 3,797, 3,798, 3,799, 3,800, 3,801, 3,802, 3,803, 3,804, 3,805, 3,806, 3,807, 3,808, 3,809, 3,810, 3,811, 3,812, 3,813, 3,814, 3,815, 3,816, 3,817, 3,818, 3,819, 3,820, 3,821, 3,822, 3,823, 3,824, 3,825, 3,826, 3,827, 3,828, 3,829, 3,830, 3,831, 3,832, 3,833, 3,834, 3,835, 3,836, 3,837, 3,838, 3,839, 3,840, 3,841, 3,842, 3,843, 3,844, 3,845, 3,846, 3,847, 3,848, 3,849, 3,850, 3,851, 3,852, 3,853, 3,854, 3,855, 3,856, 3,857, 3,858, 3,859, 3,860, 3,861, 3,862, 3,863, 3,864, 3,865, 3,866, 3,867, 3,868, 3,816, 3,870, 3,871, 3,872, 3,873, 3,874, 3,875, 3,876, 3,877, 3,878, 3,879, 3,880, 3,881, 3,882, 3,883, 3,884, 3,885, 3,800 Itexus, 3,887, 3,888, 3,889, 3,890, 3,891, 3,892, 3,893, 3,894, 3,895, 3,896, 3,897, 3,898, 3,899, 3,900, 3,901, 3,902, 3,903, 3,904, 3,905, 3,906, 3,907, 3,908, 3,909, 3,910, 3,911, 3,912, 3,913, 3,914, 3,915, 3,916, 3,917, 3,918, 3,919, 3,920, 3,921, 3,922, 3,923, 3,924, 3,925, 3,926, 3,927, 3,928, 3,929, 3,930, 3,931, 3,932, 3,933, 3,934, 3,935, 3,936, 3,937, 3,938, 3,939, 3,940, 3,941, 3,942, 3,943, 3,944, 3,945, 3,946, 3,947, 3,948, 3,949, 3,950, 3,951, 3,952, 3,953, 3,954, 3,955, 3,956, 3,957, 3,958, 3,959, 3,960, 3,961, 3,962, 3,963, 3,964, 3,965, 3,966, 3,967, 3,968, 3,916, 3,970, 3,971, 3,972, 3,973, 3,974, 3,975, 3,976, 3,977, 3,978, 3,979, 3,980, 3,981, 3,982, 3,983, 3,984, 3,985, 3,996, 3,987, 3,988, 3,989, 3,990, 3,991, 3,992, 3,993, 3,994, 3,995, 3,996, 3,997, 3,998, 3,999, 4,000, 4,001, 4,002, 4,003, 4,004, 4,005, 4,006, 4,007, 4,008, 4,009, 4,010, 4,011, 4,012, 4,013, 4,014, 4,015, 4,016, 4,017, 4,018, 4,019, 4,020, 4,021, 4,022, 4,023, 4,024, 4,025, 4,026, 4,027, 4,028, 4,029, 4,030, 4,031, 4,032, 4,033, 4,034, 4,035, 4,036, 4,037, 4,038, 4,039, 4,040, 4,041, 4,042, 4,043, 4,044, 4,045, 4,046, 4,047, 4,048, 4,049, 4,050, 4,051, 4,052, 4,053, 4,054, 4,055, 4,056, 4,057, 4,058, 4,059, 4,060, 4,061, 4,062, 4,063, 4,064, 4,065, 4,066, 4,067, 4,068, 4,016, 4,070, 4,071, 4,072, 4,073, 4,074, 4,075, 4,076, 4,077, 4,078, 4,079, 4,080, 4,081, 4,082, 4,083, 4,084, 4,085, 4,000 Itexis, 4,087, 4,088, 4,089, 4,090, 4,091, 4,092, 4,093, 4,094, 4,095, 4,096, 4,097, 4,098, 4,099, 4,100, 4,101, 4,102, 4,103, 4,104, 4,105, 4,106, 4,107, 4,108, 4,109, 4,110, 4,111, 4,112, 4,113, 4,114, 4,115, 4,116, 4,117, 4,118, 4,119, 4,120, 4,121, 4,122, 4,123, 4,124, 4,125, 4,126, 4,127, 4,128, 4,129, 4,130, 4,131, 4,132, 4,133, 4,135, 4,135, 4,136, 4,137, 4,138, 4,139, 4,140, 4,141, 4,142, 4,143, 4,144, 4,145, 4,146, 4,147, 4,148, 4,149, 4,150, 4,151, 4,152, 4,153, 4,154, 4,155, 4,156, 4,157, 4,158, 4,159, 4,160, 4,161, 4,162, 4,163, 4,164, 4,165, 4,166, 4,167, 4,168, 4,116, 4,170, 4,171, 4,172, 4,173, 4,174, 4,175, 4,176, 4,177, 4,178, 4,179, 4,180, 4,181, 4,182, 4,183, 4,184, 4,185, 4,100 Itexis, 4,187, 4,188, 4,189, 4,190, 4,191, 4,192, 4,193, 4,194, 4,195, 4,196, 4,197, 4,198, 4,199, 4,200, 4,201, 4,202, 4,203, 4,204, 4,205, 4,206, 4,207, 4,208, 4,209, 4,210, 4,211, 4,212, 4,213, 4,214, 4,215, 4,216, 4,217, 4,218, 4,219, 4,220, 4,221, 4,222, 4,223, 1,224, 4,225, 4,226, 4,227, 4,228, 4,229, 4,230, 4,231, 4,232, 4,233, 4,234, 4,235, 4,236, 4,237, 4,238, 4,239, 4,240, 4,241, 4,242, 4,243, 4,244, 4,245, 4,246, 4,247, 4,248, 4,249, 4,250, 4,251, 4,252, 4,253, 4,254, 4,255, 4,256, 4,257, 4,258, 4,259, 4,260, 4,261, 4,262, 4,263, 4,264, 4,265, 4,266, 4,267, 4,268, 4,216, 4,270, 4,271, 4,272, 4,273, 4,274, 4,275, 4,276, 4,277, 4,278, 4,279, 4,280, 4,281, 4,282, 4,283, 4,284, 4,285, 4,200 Itexis, 4,287, 4,288, 4,289, 4,290, 4,291, 4,292, 4,293, 4,294, 4,295, 4,296, 4,297, 4,298, 4,299, 4,300, 4,301, 4,302, 4,303, 4,304, 4,305, 4,306, 4,307, 4,308, 4,309, 4,310, 4,311, 4,312, 4,313, 4,314, 4,315, 4,316, 4,317, 4,318, 4,319, 4,320, 4,321, 4,322, 4,323, 4,324, 4,325, 4,326, 4,327, 4,328, 4,329, 4,330, 4,331, 4,330, 4,333, 4,335, 4,335, 4,336, 4,337, 4,338, 4,339, 4,340, 4,341, 4,342, 4,343, 4,344, 4,345, 4,346, 4,347, 4,348, 4,349, 4,350, 4,351, 4,352, 4,353, 4,354, 4,355, 4,356, 4,357, 4,358, 4,359, 4,360, 4,361, 4,362, 4,363, 4,364, 4,365, 4,366, 4,367, 4,368, 4,316, 4,370, 4,371, 4,372, 4,373, 4,374, 4,375, 4,376, 4,377, 4,378, 4,379, 4,380, 4,381, 4,382, 4,383, 4,384, 4,385, 4,386, 4,387, 4,388, 4,389, 4,390, 4,391, 4,392, 4,393, 4,394, 4,395, 4,396, 4,397, 4,398, 4,399, 4,400, 4,401, 4,402, 4,403, 4,404, 4,405, 4,406, 4,407, 4,408, 4,409, 4,410, 4,411, 4,412, 4,413, 4,414, 4,415, 4,416, 4,417, 4,418, 4,419, 4,420, 4,421, 4,422, 4,423, 4,424, 4,425, 4,426, 4,427, 4,428, 4,429, 4,430, 4,431, 4,432, 4,433, 4,434, 4,435, 4,436, 4,437, 4,438, 4,439, 4,440, 4,441, 4,442, 4,443, 4,444, 4,445, 4,446, 4,447, 4,448, 4,449, 4,450, 4,451, 4,452, 4,453, 4,454, 4,455, 4,456, 4,457, 4,458, 4,459, 4,460, 4,461, 4,462, 4,463, 4,464, 4,465, 4,466, 4,467, 4,468, 4,416, 4,470, 4,471, 4,472, 4,473, 4,474, 4,475, 4,476, 4,477, 4,478, 4,479, 4,480, 4,481, 4,482, 4,483, 4,484, 4,485, 4,400 I Texas, 4,487, 4,488, 4,489, 4,490, 4,491, 4,492, 4,493, 4,494, 4,495, 4,496, 4,497, 4,498, 4,499, 4,500, 4,501, 4,502, 4,503, 4,504, 4,505, 4,506, 4,507, 1,508, 4,509, 4,510, 4,511, 4,512, 4,513, 4,514, 4,515, 4,516, 4,517, 4,518, 4,519, 4,520, 4,521, 4,522, 4,523, 4,524, 4,525, 4,526, 4,527, 4,528, 4,529, 4,530, 4,531, 4,532, 4,533, 4,535, 4,535, 4,536, 4,537, 4,538, 4,539, 4,540, 4,541, 4,542, 4,543, 4,544, 4,545, 4,546, 4,547, 4,548, 4,549, 4,550, 4,551, 4,552, 4,553, 4,554, 4,555, 4,556, 4,557, 4,558, 4,559, 4,560, 4,561, 4,562, 4,563, 4,564, 4,565, 4,566, 4,567, 4,568, 4,516, 4,570, 4,571, 4,572, 4,573, 4,574, 4,575, 4,576, 4,577, 4,578, 4,579, 4,580, 4,581, 4,582, 4,583, 4,584, 4,585, 4,500 I Texas, 4,587, 4,588. 1,589. 4,590. 4,591. 4,592. 4,593. 4,594. 4,595. 4,596. 4,597. 4,598. 4,599. 4,600. 4,601. 4,602. 4,603. 4,604. 4,605. 4,606. 4,607. 4,608. 4,609. 4,610. 4,611. 4,612. 4,613. 4,614. 4,615. 4,616. 4,617. 4,618. 4,619. 4,620. 4,621. 4,622. 4,623. 4,624. 4,625. 4,626. 4,627. 4,628. 4,629. 4,630. 4,631. 4,632. 4,633. 4,634. 4,635. 4,636. 4,637. 4,638. 4,639. 4,640. 4,641. 4,642. 4,643. 4,644. 4,645. 4,646. 4,647. 4,648. 4,649. 4,650. 4,651. 4,652. 4,653. 4,654. 4,655. 4,656. 4,657. 4,658. 4,659. 4,660. 4,661. 4,662. 4,663. 1,664. 4,665. 4,666. 4,667. 4,668. 4,616. 4,670. 4,671. 4,672. 4,673. 4,674. 4,675. 4,676. 4,677. 4,678. 4,679. 4,680. 4,681. 4,682. 4,683. 4,684. 4,685. 4,600 Itexis. 4,687. 4,688. 4,689. 4,690. 4,691. 4,692. 4,693. 4,694. 4,695. 4,696. 4,697. 4,698. 4,699. 4,700. 4,701. 4,702. 4,703. 4,704. 4,705. 4,706. 4,707. 4,708. 4,709. 4,710. 4,711. 4,712. 4,713. 4,714. 4,715. 4,716. 4,717. 4,718. 4,719. 4,720. 4,721, 4,722, 4,723, 4,724, 4,725, 4,726, 4,727, 4,728, 4,729, 4,730, 4,731, 4,732, 4,733, 4,734, 4,735, 4,736, 4,737, 4,738, 4,739, 4,740, 4,741, 4,742, 4,743, 4,744, 4,745, 4,746, 4,747, 4,748, 4,749, 4,750, 4,751, 4,752, 4,753, 4,754, 4,755, 4,756, 4,757, 4,758, 4,759, 4,760, 4,761, 4,762, 4,763, 4,764, 4,765, 4,766, 4,767, 4,768, 4,716, 4,770, 4,771, 4,772, 4,773, 4,774, 4,775, 4,776, 4,777, 4,778, 4,779, 4,780, 4,781, 4,782, 4,783, 4,784, 4,785, 4,700 Itexis, 4,787, 4,788, 4,789, 4,790, 4,791, 4,792, 4,793, 4,794, 4,795, 4,796, 4,797, 4,798, 4,799, 4,800, 4,801, 4,802, 4,803, 4,804, 4,805, 4,806, 4,807, 4,808, 4,809, 4,810, 4,811, 4,812, 4,813, 4,814, 4,815, 4,816, 4,817, 4,818, 4,819, 4,820, 4,821, 4,822, 4,823, 4,824, 4,825, 4,826, 4,827, 4,828, 4,829, 4,830, 4,831, 4,832, 4,833, 4,834, 4,835, 4,836, 4,837, 4,838, 4,839, 4,840, 4,841, 4,842, 4,843, 4,844, 4,845, 4,846, 4,847, 4,848, 4,849, 4,850, 4,851, 4,852, 4,853, 4,854, 4,855, 4,856, 4,857, 4,858, 4,859, 4,860, 1,861, 4,862, 4,863, 4,864, 4,865, 4,866, 4,867, 4,868, 4,816, 4,870, 4,871, 4,872, 4,873, 4,874, 4,875, 4,876, 4,877, 4,878, 4,879, 4,880, 4,881, 4,882, 4,883, 4,884, 4,885, 4,886, 4,887, 4,888, 4,889, 4,890, 4,891, 4,892, 4,893, 4,894, 4,895, 4,896, 4,897, 4,898, 4,899, 4,900, 4,901, 4,902, 4,903, 4,904, 4,905, 4,906, 4,907, 4,908, 4,909, 4,910, 4,911, 4,912, 4,913, 4,914, 4,915, 4,916, 4,917, 4,918, 4,919, 4,920, 4,921, 4,922, 4,923, 4,924, 4,925, 4,926, 4,927, 4,928, 4,929, 4,930, 4,931, 4,932, 4,933, 4,934, 4,935, 4,936, 4,937, 4,938, 4,939, 4,940, 4,941, 4,942, 4,943, 4,944, 4,945, 4,946, 4,947, 4,948, 4,949, 4,950, 4,951, 4,952, 4,953, 4,954, 4,955, 4,956, 4,957, 4,958, 4,959, 4,960, 4,961, 4,962, 4,963, 4,964, 4,965, 4,966, 4,967, 4,968, 4,916, 4,970, 4,971, 4,972, 4,973, 4,974, 4,975, 4,976, 4,977, 4,978, 4,979, 4,980, 4,981, 4,982, 4,983, 4,984, 4,985, 4,900 Itexus, 4,987, 4,988, 4,989, 4,990, 4,991, 4,992, 4,993, 4,984, 4,995, 4,996, 4,997, 4,998, 4,999, 5,000, 5,001, 5,002, 5,003, 5,004, 5,005, 5,006, 5,007, 5,008, 5,009, 5,010, 5,011, 5,012, 5,013, 5,014, 5,015, 5,016, 5,017, 5,018, 5,019, 5,020, 5,021, 5,022, 5,023, 5,024, 5,025, 5,026, 5,027, 5,028, 5,029, 5,030, 5,031, 5,030, 5,033, 5,035, 5,035, 5,036, 5,037, 5,038, 5,039, 5,040, 5,041, 5,042, 5,043, 5,044, 5,045, 5,046, 5,047, 5,048, 5,049, 5,050, 5,051, 5,052, 5,053, 5,054, 5,055, 5,056, 5,057, 5,058, 5,059, 5,060, 5,061, 5,062, 5,063, 5,064, 5,065, 1,066, 5,067, 5,068, 5,016, 5,070, 5,071, 5,072, 5,073, 5,074, 5,075, 5,076, 5,077, 5,078, 5,079, 5,080, 5,081, 5,082, 5,083, 5,084, 5,085, 5,000 Itexus, 5,087, 5,088, 5,089, 5,090, 5,091, 5,092, 5,093, 5,094, 5,095, 5,096, 5,097, 5,098, 5,099, 5,100, 5,101, 5,102, 5,103, 5,104, 5,105, 5,106, 5,107, 5,108, 5,109, 5,110, 5,111, 5,112, 5,113, 5,114, 5,115, 5,116, 5,117, 5,118, 5,119, 5,120, 5,121, 5,122, 5,123, 5,124, 5,125, 5,126, 5,127, 5,128, 5,129, 5,130, 5,131, 5,132, 5,133, 5,134, 5,135, 5,136, 5,137, 5,138, 5,139. 5,140. 5,141. 5,142. 5,143. 5,144. 5,145. 5,146. 5,147. 5,148. 5,149. 5,150. 5,151. 5,152. 5,153. 5,154. 5,155. 5,156. 5,157. 5,158. 5,159. 5,160. 5,161. 5,162. 5,163. 5,164. 5,165. 5,166. 5,167. 5,168. 5,116. 5,170. 5,171. 5,172. 5,173. 5,174. 5,175. 5,176. 5,177. 5,178. 5,179. 5,180. 5,181. 5,182. 5,183. 5,184. 5,185. 5,100 Itexas. 5,187. 5,188. 5,189. 5,190. 5,191. 5,192. 5,193. 5,194. 5,195. 5,196. 5,197. 5,198. 5,199. 5,200. 5,201. 5,202. 5,203. 5,204. 5,205. 5,206. 5,207. 5,208. 5,209. 5,210. 5,211. 5,212. 5,213. 5,214. 5,215. 5,216. 5,217. 5,218. 5,219. 5,220. 5,221. 5,222. 5,223. 5,224. 5,225. 5,226. 5,227. 5,228. 5,229. 5,230. 5,231. 5,232. 5,233. 5,235. 5,235. 5,236. 5,237. 5,238. 5,239. 5,240. 5,241. 5,242. 5,243. 5,244. 5,245. 5,246. 5,247. 5,248. 5,249. 5,250. 5,251. 5,252. 5,253. 5,254. 5,255. 5,256. 5,257. 5,258. 5,259. 5,260. 5,261. 5,262. 5,263. 5,264. 5,265. 5,266. 5,267. 5,268. 5,216. 5,270. 5,271. 5,272, 5,273, 5,274, 5,275, 5,276, 5,277, 5,278, 5,279, 5,280, 5,281, 5,282, 5,283, 5,284, 5,285, 5,200 Ikexis, 5,287, 5,288, 5,289, 5,290, 5,291, 5,292, 5,293, 5,294, 5,295, 5,296, 5,297, 5,298, 5,299, 5,300, 5,301, 5,302, 5,303, 5,304, 5,305, 5,306, 5,307, 5,308, 5,309, 5,310, 5,311, 5,312, 5,313, 5,314, 5,315, 5,316, 5,317, 5,318, 5,319, 5,320, 5,321, 5,322, 5,323, 5,324, 5,325, 5,326, 5,327, 5,328, 5,329, 5,330, 5,331, 5,332, 5,333, 5,330, 5,335, 5,336, 5,337, 5,338, 5,339, 5,340, 5,341, 5,342, 5,343, 5,344, 5,345, 5,346, 5,347, 5,348, 5,349, 5,350, 5,351, 5,352, 5,353, 5,354, 5,355, 5,356, 5,357, 5,358, 5,359, 5,360, 5,361, 5,362, 5,363, 5,364, 5,365, 5,366, 5,367, 5,368, 5,316, 5,370, 5,371, 5,372, 5,373, 5,374, 5,375, 5,376, 5,377, 5,378, 5,379, 5,380, 5,381, 5,382, 5,383, 5,384, 5,385, 5,300 Itexis, 5,387, 5,388, 5,389, 5,390, 5,391, 5,392, 5,393, 5,394, 5,395, 5,396, 5,397, 5,398, 5,399, 5,400, 5,401, 5,402, 5,403, 5,404, 5,405, 5,406, 5,407, 5,408, 5,409, 5,410, 5,411, 5,412, 5,413, 5,414, 5,415, 5,416, 5,417, 5,418, 5,419, 5,420, 5,421, 5,422, 5,423, 5,424, 5,425, 5,426, 5,427, 5,428, 5,429, 5,430, 5,431, 5,432, 5,433, 5,434, 5,435, 5,436, 1,437, 5,438, 5,439, 5,440, 5,441, 5,442, 5,443, 5,444, 5,445, 5,446, 5,047, 5,448, 5,449, 5,450, 5,451, 5,452, 5,453, 5,454, 5,455, 5,456, 5,457, 5,458, 5,459, 5,460, 5,461, 5,462, 5,463, 5,464, 5,465, 5,466, 5,467, 5,468, 5,416, 5,470, 5,471, 5,472, 5,473, 5,474, 5,475, 5,476, 5,477, 5,478, 5,479, 5,480, 5,481, 5,482, 5,483, 5,484, 5,485, 5,400 Itexus, 5,487, 5,488, 5,489, 5,490, 5,491, 5,492, 5,493, 5,494, 5,495, 5,496, 5,497, 5,498, 5,499, 5,500, 5,501, 5,502, 5,503, 5,504, 5,505, 5,506, 5,507, 5,508, 5,509, 5,510, 5,511, 5,512, 5,513, 5,514, 5,515, 5,516, 5,517, 5,518, 5,519, 5,520, 5,521, 5,522, 5,523, 5,524, 5,525, 5,526, 5,527, 5,528, 5,529, 5,530, 5,531, 5,532, 5,533, 5,534, 5,535, 5,536, 5,537, 5,538, 5,539, 5,540, 5,541, 5,542, 5,543, 5,544, 5,545, 5,546, 5,547, 5,548, 5,549, 5,550, 5,551, 5,552, 5,553, 5,554, 5,555, 5,556, 5,557, 5,558, 5,559, 5,560, 5,561, 5,562, 5,563, 5,564, 5,565, 5,566, 5,567, 5,568, 5,516, 5,570, 5,571, 5,572, 5,573, 5,574, 5,575, 5,576, 5,577, 5,578, 5,579, 5,580, 5,581, 5,582, 5,583, 5,584, 5,585, 5,500 Itexis, 5,587, 5,588, 5,589, 5,590, 5,591, 5,592, 5,593, 5,594, 5,595, 5,596, 5,597, 5,598, 5,599, 5,600, 5,601, 5,602, 5,603, 5,604, 5,605, 5,606, 5,607, 5,608, 5,609, 5,610, 5,611, 5,612, 5,613, 5,614, 5,615, 5,616, 5,617, 5,618, 5,619, 5,620, 5,621, 5,622, 5,623, 5,624, 5,625, 5,626, 5,627, 5,628, 5,629, 5,630, 5,631, 5,613, 5,633, 5,634, 5,635, 5,636, 5,637, 5,638, 5,639, 5,640, 5,641, 5,642, 5,643, 5,644, 5,645, 5,646, 5,647, 5,648, 5,649, 5,650, 5,651, 5,652, 5,653, 5,654, 5,655, 5,656, 5,657, 5,658, 5,659, 5,660, 5,661, 5,662, 5,663, 5,664, 5,665, 5,666, 5,667, 5,668, 5,616, 5,670, 5,671, 5,672, 5,673, 5,674, 5,675, 5,676, 5,677, 5,678, 5,679, 5,680, 5,681, 5,682, 5,683, 5,684, 5,685, 5,600 I Texas, 5,687, 5,688, 5,689, 5,690, 5,691, 5,692, 5,693, 5,694, 5,695, 5,696, 5,697, 5,698, 5,699, 5,700, 5,701, 5,702, 5,703, 5,704, 5,705, 5,706, 5,707, 5,708, 5,709, 5,710, 5,711, 5,712, 5,713, 5,714, 5,715, 5,716, 5,717, 5,718, 5,719, 5,720, 5,721, 5,722, 5,723, 1,724, 5,725, 5,726, 5,727, 5,728, 5,729, 5,730, 5,731, 5,730, 5,733, 5,734, 5,735, 5,736, 5,737, 5,738, 5,739, 5,740, 5,741, 5,742, 5,743, 5,744, 5,745, 5,746, 5,747, 5,748, 5,749, 5,750, 5,751, 5,752, 5,753, 5,754, 5,755, 5,756, 5,757, 5,758, 5,759, 5,760, 5,761, 5,762, 5,763, 5,764, 5,765, 5,766, 5,767, 5,768, 5,716, 5,770, 5,771, 5,772, 5,773, 5,774, 5,775, 5,776, 5,777, 5,778, 5,779, 5,780, 5,781, 5,782, 5,783, 5,784, 5,785, 5,700 I Texas, 5,787, 5,788, 5,789, 5,790, 5,791, 5,792, 5,793, 5,794, 5,795, 5,796, 5,797, 5,798, 5,799, 5,800, 5,801, 5,802, 5,803, 5,804, 5,805, 5,806, 5,807, 5,808, 5,809, 5,810, 5,811, 5,812, 5,813, 5,814, 5,815, 5,816, 5,817, 5,818, 5,819, 5,820, 5,821, 5,822, 5,823, 5,824, 5,825, 5,826, 5,827, 5,828, 5,829, 5,830, 5,831, 5,832, 5,833, 5,834, 5,835, 5,836, 5,837, 5,838, 5,839, 5,840, 5,841, 5,842, 5,843, 5,844, 5,845, 5,846, 5,847, 5,848, 5,849, 5,850, 5,851, 5,852, 5,853, 5,854, 5,855, 5,856, 5,857, 5,858, 5,859, 5,860, 5,861, 5,862, 5,863, 5,864, 5,865, 5,866, 5,867, 5,868, 5,816, 5,870, 5,871, 5,872, 5,873, 5,874, 5,875, 5,876, 5,877, 5,878, 5,879, 5,880, 5,881, 5,882, 5,883, 5,884, 5,885, 5,886, 5,887, 5,888, 5,889, 5,890, 5,891, 5,892, 5,893, 5,894, 5,895, 5,896, 5,897, 5,898, 5,899, 5,900, 5,901, 5,902, 5,903, 5,904, 5,905, 5,906, 5,907, 5,908, 5,909, 5,910, 5,911, 5,912, 5,913, 5,914, 5,915, 5,916, 5,917, 5,918, 5,919, 5,920, 5,921, 5,922, 5,923, 5,924, 5,925, 5,926, 5,927, 5,928, 5,929, 5,930, 5,931, 5,932, 5,933, 5,934, 5,935, 5,936, 5,937, 5,938, 5,939, 5,940, 5,941, 5,942, 5,943, 5,944, 5,945, 5,946, 5,947, 5,948, 5,949, 5,950, 5,951, 5,952, 5,953, 5,954, 5,955, 5,956, 5,957, 5,958, 5,959, 5,960, 5,961, 5,962, 5,963, 5,964, 5,965, 5,966, 5,967, 5,968, 5,916, 5,970, 5,971, 5,972, 5,973, 5,974, 5,975, 5,976, 5,977, 5,978, 5,979, 5,980, 5,981, 5,982, 5,983, 5,984, 5,985, 5,900 Itexis, 5,987, 5,988, 5,989, 5,990, 5,991, 5,992, 5,993, 5,994, 5,995, 5,996, 5,997, 5,998, 5,999, 6,000, 6,001, 6,002, 6,003, 6,004, 6,005, 6,006, 6,007, 6,008, 6,009, 6,010, 6,011, 6,012, 6,013, 6,014, 6,015, 6,016, 6,017, 6,018, 6,019, 6,020, 6,021, 6,022, 6,023, 6,024, 6,025, 6,026, 6,027, 6,028, 6,029, 6,030, 6,031, 6,032, 6,033, 6,034, 6,035, 6,036, 6,037, 6,038, 6,039, 6,040, 6,041, 6,042, 6,043, 6,044, 6,045, 6,046, 6,047, 6,048, 6,049, 6,050, 6,051, 6,052, 6,053, 6,054, 6,055, 6,056, 6,057, 6,058, 6,059, 6,060, 6,061, 6,062, 6,063, 6,064, 6,065, 6,066, 6,067, 6,068, 6,016, 6,070, 6,071, 6,072, 6,073, 6,074, 6,075, 6,076, 6,077, 6,078, 6,079, 6,080, 6,081, 6,082, 6,083, 6,084, 6,085, 6,000 Itexis, 6,087, 6,088, 6,089, 6,090, 6,091, 6,092, 6,093, 6,094, 6,095, 6,096, 6,097, 6,098, 6,099, 6,100, 6,101, 6,102, 6,103, 6,104, 6,105, 6,106, 6,107, 6,108, 6,109, 6,110, 6,111, 6,112, 6,113, 6,114, 6,115, 6,116, 6,117, 6,118, 6,119, 6,120, 6,121, 6,122, 6,123, 6,124, 6,125, 6,126, 6,127, 6,128, 6,129, 6,130, 6,131, 6,132, 6,133, 6,135, 6,135, 6,136, 6,137, 6,138, 6,139, 6,140, 6,141, 6,142, 6,143, 6,144, 6,145, 6,146, 6,147, 6,148, 6,149, 6,150, 6,151, 6,152, 6,153, 6,154, 6,155, 6,156, 6,157, 6,158, 6,159, 6,160, 6,161, 6,162, 6,163, 6,164, 6,165, 6,166, 6,167, 6,168, 6,116, 6,170, 6,171, 6,172, 6,173, 6,174, 6,175, 6,176, 6,177, 6,178, 6,179, 6,180, 6,181, 6,182, 6,183, 6,184, 6,185, 6,100 Itexis, 6,187, 6,188, 6,189, 6,190, 6,191, 6,192, 6,193, 6,194, 6,195, 6,196, 6,197, 6,198, 6,199, 6,200, 6,201, 6,202, 6,203, 6,204, 6,205, 6,206, 6,207, 6,208, 6,209, 6,210, 6,211, 6,212, 6,213, 6,214, 6,215, 6,216, 6,217, 6,218, 6,219, 6,220, 6,221, 6,222, 6,223, 6,224, 6,225, 6,226, 6,227, 6,228, 6,229, 6,230, 6,231, 6,232, 6,233, 6,235, 6,235, 6,236, 6,237, 6,238, 6,239, 6,240, 6,241, 6,242, 6,243, 6,244, 6,245, 6,246, 6,247, 6,248, 6,249, 6,250, 6,251, 6,252, 6,253, 6,254, 6,255, 6,256, 6,257, 6,258, 6,259, 6,260, 6,261, 6,262, 6,263, 6,264, 6,265, 6,266, 6,267, 6,268, 6,216, 6,270, 6,271, 6,272, 6,273, 6,274, 6,275, 6,276, 6,277, 6,278, 6,279, 6,280, 6,281, 6,282, 6,283, 6,284, 6,285, 6,200 Itexus, 6,287, 6,288, 6,289, 6,290, 6,291, 6,292, 6,293, 6,294, 6,295, 6,296, 6,297, 6,298, 6,299, 6,300, 6,301, 6,302, 6,303, 6,304, 6,305, 6,306, 6,307, 6,308, 6,309, 6,310, 6,311, 6,312, 6,313, 6,314, 6,315, 6,316, 6,317, 6,318, 6,319, 6,320, 6,321, 6,322, 6,323, 6,324, 6,325, 6,326, 6,327, 6,328, 6,329, 6,330, 6,331, 6,332, 6,333, 6,334, 6,335, 6,336, 6,337, 6,338, 6,339, 6,340, 6,341, 6,342, 6,343, 6,344, 6,345, 6,346, 6,347, 6,348, 6,349, 6,350, 6,351, 6,352, 6,353, 6,354, 6,355, 6,356, 6,357, 6,358, 6,359, 6,360, 6,361, 6,362, 6,363, 6,364, 6,365, 6,366, 6,367, 6,368. 6,316. 6,370. 6,371. 6,372. 6,373. 6,374. 6,375. 6,376. 6,377. 6,378. 6,379. 6,380. 6,381. 6,382. 6,383. 6,384. 6,385. 6,300 Itexis. 6,387. 6,388. 6,389. 6,390. 6,391. 6,392. 6,393. 6,394. 6,395. 6,396. 6,397. 6,398. 6,399. 6,400. 6,401. 6,402. 6,403. 6,404. 6,405. 6,406. 6,407. 6,408. 6,409. 6,410. 6,411. 6,412. 6,413. 6,414. 6,415. 6,416. 6,417. 6,418. 6,419. 6,420. 6,421. 6,422. 6,423. 6,424. 6,425. 6,426. 6,427. 6,428. 6,429. 6,430. 6,431. 6,432. 6,433. 6,434. 6,435. 6,436. 6,437. 6,438. 6,439. 6,440. 6,441. 6,442. 6,443. 6,444. 6,445. 6,446. 6,447. 6,448. 6,449. 6,450. 6,451. 6,452. 6,453. 6,454. 6,455. 6,456. 6,457. 6,458. 6,459. 6,460. 6,461. 6,462. 6,063. 6,464. 6,465. 6,466. 6,467. 6,468. 6,416. 6,470. 6,471. 6,472. 6,473. 6,474. 6,475. 6,476. 6,477. 6,478. 6,479. 6,480. 6,481. 6,482. 6,483. 6,484. 6,485. 6,400 Itexis. 6,487. 6,400 Atiat. 6,489. 6,490. 6,491. 6,492. 6,493. 6,494. 6,495. 6,496. 6,497. 6,498. 6,499. 6,500. 6,501. 6,502. 6,503. 6,504. 6,505. 6,506. 6,507. 6,508, 6,509, 6,510, 6,511, 6,512, 6,513, 6,514, 6,515, 6,516, 6,517, 6,518, 6,519, 6,520, 6,521, 6,522, 6,523, 6,524, 6,525, 6,526, 6,527, 6,528, 6,529, 6,530, 6,531, 6,532, 6,533, 6,534, 6,535, 6,536, 6,537, 6,538, 6,539, 6,540, 6,541, 6,542, 6,543, 6,544, 6,545, 6,546, 6,547, 6,548, 6,549, 6,550, 6,551, 6,552, 6,553, 6,554, 6,555, 6,556, 6,557, 6,558, 6,559, 6,560, 6,561, 6,562, 6,563, 6,564, 6,565, 6,566, 6,567, 6,568, 6,516, 6,570, 6,571, 6,572, 6,573, 6,574, 6,575, 6,576, 6,577, 6,578, 6,579, 6,580, 6,581, 6,582, 6,583, 6,584, 6,585, 6,500 I teak this, 6,587, 6,588, 6,589, 6,590, 6,591, 6,592, 6,593, 6,594, 6,595, 6,596, 6,597, 6,598, 6,599, 6,600, 6,601, 6,602, 6,603, 6,604, 6,605, 6,606, 6,607, 6,608, 6,609, 6,610, 6,611, 6,612, 6,613, 6,614, 6,615, 6,616, 6,617, 6,618, 6,619, 6,620, 6,621, 6,622, 6,623, 6,624, 6,625, 6,626, 6,627, 6,628, 6,629, 6,630, 6,631, 6,632, 6,633, 6,635, 6,635, 6,636, 6,637, 6,638, 6,639, 6,640, 6,641, 6,642, 6,643, 6,644, 6,645, 6,646, 6,647, 6,648, 6,649, 6,650, 6,651, 6,652, 6,653, 6,654, 6,655, 6,656, 6,657, 6,658, 6,659, 6,660, 6,661, 6,662, 6,663, 6,664, 6,665, 6,666, 6,667, 6,668, 6,616, 6,670, 6,671, 6,672, 6,673, 6,674, 6,675, 6,676, 6,677, 6,678, 6,679, 6,680, 6,681, 6,682, 6,683, 6,684, 6,685, 6,600 I teach this, 6,687, 6,688, 6,689, 6,690, 6,691, 6,692, 6,693, 6,694, 6,695, 6,696, 6,697, 6,698, 6,699, 6,700, 6,701, 6,702, 6,703, 6,704, 6,705, 6,706, 6,707, 6,708, 6,709, 6,710, 6,711, 6,712, 6,713, 6,714, 6,715, 6,716, 6,717, 6,718, 6,719, 6,720, 6,721, 6,722, 6,723, 6,724, 6,725, 6,726, 6,727, 6,728, 6,729, 6,730, 6,731, 6,732, 6,733, 6,734, 6,735, 6,736, 6,737, 6,738, 6,739, 6,740, 6,741, 6,742, 6,743, 6,744, 6,745, 6,746, 6,747, 6,748, 6,749, 6,750, 6,751, 6,752, 6,753, 6,754, 6,755, 6,756, 6,757, 6,758, 6,759, 6,760, 6,761, 6,762, 6,763, 6,764, 6,765, 6,766, 6,767, 6,768, 6,716, 6,770, 6,771, 6,772, 6,773, 6,774, 6,775, 6,776, 6,777, 6,778, 6,779, 6,780, 6,781, 6,782, 6,783, 6,784, 6,785, 6,700 Itexis, 6,787, 6,788, 6,789, 6,790, 6,791, 6,792, 6,793, 6,794, 6,795, 6,796, 6,797, 6,798, 6,799, 6,800, 6,801, 6,802, 6,803, 6,804, 6,805, 6,806, 6,807, 6,808, 6,809, 6,810, 6,811, 6,812, 6,813, 6,814, 6,815, 6,816, 6,817, 6,818, 6,819, 6,820, 6,821, 6,822, 6,823, 6,824, 6,825, 6,826, 6,827, 6,828, 6,829, 6,830, 6,831, 6,832, 6,833, 6,834, 6,835, 6,836, 6,837, 6,838, 6,839, 6,840, 6,841, 6,842, 6,843, 6,844, 6,845, 6,846, 6,847, 6,848, 6,849, 6,850, 6,851, 6,852, 6,853, 6,854, 6,855, 6,856, 6,857, 6,858, 6,859, 6,860, 6,861, 6,862, 6,863, 6,864, 6,865, 6,866, 6,867, 6,868, 6,816, 6,870, 6,871, 6,872, 6,873, 6,874, 6,875, 6,876, 6,877, 6,878, 6,879, 6,880, 6,881, 6,882, 6,883, 6,884, 6,885, 6,800 Itexis, 6,887, 6,888, 6,889, 6,890, 6,891, 6,892, 6,893, 6,894, 6,895, 6,896, 6,897, 6,898, 6,899, 6,900, 6,901, 6,902, 6,903, 6,904, 6,905, 6,906, 6,907, 6,908, 6,909, 6,910, 6,911, 6,912, 6,913, 6,914, 6,915, 6,916, 6,917, 6,918, 6,919, 6,920, 6,921, 6,922, 6,923, 6,924, 6,925, 6,926, 6,927, 6,928, 6,929, 6,930, 6,931, 6,932, 6,933, 6,934, 6,935, 6,936, 6,937, 6,938, 6,939, 6,940, 6,941, 6,942, 6,943, 6,944, 6,945, 6,946, 6,947, 6,948, 6,949, 6,950, 6,951, 6,952, 6,953, 6,954, 6,955, 6,956, 6,957, 6,958, 6,959, 6,960, 6,961, 6,962, 6,963, 6,964, 6,965, 6,966, 6,967, 6,968, 6,916, 6,970, 6,971, 6,972, 6,973, 6,974, 6,975, 6,976, 6,977, 6,978, 6,979, 6,980, 6,981, 6,982, 6,983, 6,984, 6,985, 6,986, 6,987, 6,988, 6,989, 6,990, 6,991, 6,992, 6,993, 6,994, 6,995, 6,996, 6,997, 6,998, 6,999, 7,000 I. To determine the smallest positive integer n such that each of its digits is either 2 or 3 and...
Okay, seems like we failed because it probably ran out of the context memory at number 7,000. So we'll have to try again next time, but at least this is the new record, 7,000. Nice.